Text me or text me.
Oh yeah, actually a good idea, because just in case of any issues, but if it does arise, I'll
because if you switch to line level, you need me to adjust my volume because of that.
No, that's a good idea, because I remember last time you put your number in. I think you put your number in before.
I think so.
commentator. There you go.
Commentator.
Oh no, I'm not good at spelling.
I'm just a camera operator.
Okay, that's right. That's what's worrying me, mate. So, if during the sportscast get on, let me know that the audio's not good and they want you to change it, just text me and let me know if you want to come up or down.
Oh yeah, up or down.
Yeah, because that's all I'll probably be able to do is up or down, right?
Yeah. Look, I think what I was listening to was fine. I feel like I've got nothing to do.
We did the same thing. It's just like
I know you might have some trust issues after that incident.
I do have trust issues,
but I can promise you, you'll be fine.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
You're right. We've got best of the best for this game today, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is actually So this is extra time penalty, so we might be a wee bit delayed.
Yeah, I've already let Peter know that we might be delayed. I wonder if we can go live for the penalties or not for the sake of FSA, but I doubt they will.
So what happens is 6:30 then? You start broadcasting regardless? Peter will let me know once it's live.
Okay,
but you'll let me know when it's live?
I think it's alright, but
just text me.
I can text you another option is you can go on watch the video too. But it's on it usually should be on the homepage.
I'm getting a sore neck.
Yeah, that's okay.
6:45 kickoff they're going to do.
6:45, you reckon?
Yeah, that's what the referees just said.
Right, okay, cool.
So that's pretty reliable.
Yeah. Or is that when they finish here?
He's just opted for that time, 6:45.
He's asking for an earlier kickoff. He's asking for pay for early kickoff.
Hey?
Earlier kickoff.
The kickoff's supposed to be 6:30, but it's going to be
I thought it
6:45.
was 7 o'clock at start.
No, it's 6:30.
Must be Melbourne time, I got told.
Maybe it's Melbourne time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where your bosses are,
Yeah.
sipping their pina coladas and all that.
No, we're good.
Right, you're just going to...
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a slight delay to the kick-off for the State League 1 playoff match at Jack Smith Park between West Torrance, Birkalla and Salisbury United. The earlier game has gone into extra time and the kick-off will be at 6:45 Central Time. So a 15-minute delay, folks. Don't go anywhere though. We will be bringing this game to you as planned, but just 15 minutes late.
So do we go to...
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching, or you're about to watch, the State League 1 second leg playoff between West Torrance, Birkalla and Salisbury United. There's a slight delay to the kick-off, 15-minute delay. The game will be starting at 6:45 as opposed to 6:30, which was the original schedule, just due to the earlier game going into extra time. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be with you very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jack Smith Park here in Adelaide for this State League 1 second leg playoff between the host side West Torrens Birkalla and the visitors Salisbury United. It's a winner takes all one, this one, and it follows on from a game earlier today in which Playford won 4-1 to win their tie 4-2 in aggregate and book themselves a berth in the final next week. The winner of this tie will join them for the final of State League 1 and promotion, ultimately promotion to the National Premier League for 2025. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'm joined in the commentary booth by Mags Ibrahim, Vipers coach. Mags, how are you?
Very good, very good. Very excited for tonight's game. Thank you, David.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, should be a good game, and I think there's plenty to play for, so it should be a good game of football.
Yeah, and it following on from their game last week, a 3-1 win for West Torrens Birkalla at Salisbury, and Salisbury obviously have to overcome that deficit, get at least 2 goals to get themselves back into this, and then a third one to win it without reply, of course. I'll just take you through the starting lineups. West Torrens Birkalla, the coach Stav Galekis has had a bit of a shuffle from last week's starting 11. In comes Jonathan Dorigo, number 22. 14 Mason Ayubi comes in. 8 Zach Becker comes in, and 4 Cohen Morris also comes in. The other starters from last week: Anthony Kuichi, number 10 Melad Ahmed, number 13 Ethan Stevenson, number 20 the captain and the goalkeeper Nicholas Harpus, 21 Boris Klushkov, 23 Thanasis Lacey, and 39 Soid Sarkani. Dropping out of the starting 11 from last week: Rhys Jurjevic, Austin Scambiatera, Charlie Devereaux, and Chris Christopoulos.
Interesting changes. Charlie Devereaux has probably been one of the better players all season, and Austin's been their top scorer this year, so those two, surprised to see them out, but I guess they're 3-1 up, and maybe there's reasons for those changes, but yeah, definitely those two players would have started the majority of games, Austin and Charlie Devereaux in particular.
Yeah, and you wonder if maybe West Torrens Birkalla, maybe feel a bit comfortable with a 3-1 win. They have already won promotion, of course, through the minor premiership, so maybe a chance to rest these guys in or give them less than a full match in the hope that they get through this and then just have to concentrate on the final.
Yeah, potentially, and that's always the tricky thing about the promoted team being in finals. I think a lot of football purists would prefer that it's purely about playoffs and promotion, but it is what it is, and Birkalla, I still think they've still got a really strong starting 11 even with those couple of boys out. I've also noticed they've got a few experienced players back on the bench in John Karatzis and Costa Mantis.
Yep.
Because I know Costa was overseas for about 3 weeks, but he's been a regular in their midfield, and Karatzis is just a quality player, but he's missed a large part of the season, I think, through injury, but I'm not 100% sure, but he's definitely missed a good 8 to 10 games late in the year.
Yeah. I'll take you through the starting 11 for Salisbury United while we're here. Number 4, Matt Taylor, the captain. Number 6, Aaron Bannister, former West Torrens Birkalla player, of course. Number 8, Buku Shinto. Number 10, Liam Bevington. 15, Marwan Abdullah. 17, Anthony Luongo was in the starting 11 last week. He's dropped to the bench this week. 22, Julian Vela. 23, Dermot Harrington. 25, Matthew Machiroro. 26, Luke Luongo, the goalkeeper. 30, Jacob van der Hout. 27, Jackson Bullen. He comes into the starting 11. And as I mentioned before, Anthony Luongo dropped to the bench for this one.
Yeah, well, Salisbury, you'd have to think, would try and be on the front foot tonight because they need goals. Obviously, they need at least 2 to make up that deficit from last week. So I'm surprised to see Tom Strain on the bench. He's a potent striker, but they've still got Matt Taylor starting, who's been the league's top scorer. Probably, you'd have to say he's surprised a few people, but he's done really well this year. And he's State League One's top scorer for the year.
Well, the teams now make their way out. There will be a minute's silence before this game starts in memory of George Katsineris, and I think that may happen now. The minute's silence observed there for George Katsineris, a former coach here at West Torrens Birkalla, who sadly passed away recently. Just to introduce you to the people in the middle, the men in the middle. The referee is Regis Queffelec. The assistant, he'll be assisted by Ethan McCormick and Brendan King. And we have the luxury of a fourth official in finals. Tom Brinkworth is the fourth official tonight. Don't normally have 4 of them, do we, Mags? We normally have 3, so
yeah, especially
we're being spoiled.
State League One, that's a real privilege. And Regis, a really experienced referee who's probably doesn't do a lot of State League One games, but obviously with finals you get sort of more of a pick in State League One.
So the two captains line up, toss the coin. Matt Taylor on your right. Salisbury United playing in all blue, their traditional strip, and West Torrens Birkalla in the yellow and black, very familiar colours. And I think we're staying as we are, with Salisbury United will be playing, shooting to the goal on our left, West Torrens Birkalla aiming to the goal on the right. We'll be underway very short.
On Salisbury United, I think they've had an outstanding season, having just been promoted from State League One, and they're one game away from a grand final. That's a huge achievement so it's really pleasing to see a club like that taking massive steps forward. Matt Gaston's done a great job, and those players have done an outstanding job. I don't think too many teams would have tipped them to get this far in finals, so they've been outstanding. I mean, they won't be satisfied yet, but I think even if they bow out tonight, they'd look back and say that's a remarkable season, really. Yeah, I mean, back-to-back promotions, it's the stuff of dreams, isn't it? It's Ipswich and it's Luton Town all in one. Yeah, it's quite remarkable. So be interesting to see if Salisbury does change anything. Throughout the season, they've normally played 4-4-2, but whether they sort of go more attacking in needing goals, I'm not sure, but so having coached against these two teams for a few times, I can't recall off the top of my head how you Vipers got on against these two. Yeah, both teams, 1 win, 1 loss. So we lost to both away, and we beat them both at home. So a bit of a mixed bag, but But I think Birkalla's been a standout team, and obviously they finished top. They've got a lot of quality and really, really good going forward. They're probably one of the better teams in that front third. And then Salisbury is probably, you'd say, a safer team, but they've got results and done really, really well. So difficult to play against as well. Yeah, well, Salisbury snuck into that top 6. Obviously, for those who don't know, the top 6 was the teams that made the playoff or finals series, and
Salisbury United came in at 5th on 33 points, but West Adelaide had also ended up with 33 points, and there was 2 teams down just below them in 32 that had just missed out. So, and the Vipers weren't that far off, really, when you think of the table. They finished with 26 points. So
yeah, it was relatively tight towards the end of the season. I know with about 2 games to go, almost any of us could have made it, but we Vipers we didn't do too well the last 2 games, and Salisbury did well. I think they needed 1 more win and they got it.
Yeah. Well, Regis Clifflick has got us underway here while the 2 of us have been blethering away, and but just the sides just really testing each other through this first minute, I suppose. It's a fairly breezy night down here. The corner flags are blowing at a fair rate, and you might hear a little bit of wind in the effects mics. So a breezy night. I'd say the wind's blowing from Salisbury Inter's backs. So West Torrens-Birkalla playing into the wind, if anything. So maybe a night for keeping the ball on the deck. And as I say that, of course, a ball is lofted forward into the air. Here's Matthew Machioro. United looking to build up on the left-hand side here. Throw down the line.
He's Bevington. A real tricky player, Bevington. He's been excellent for Salisbury for a long time now.
Anthony Cucci, though, dealt with it. Put it out. Salisbury into throw, which Marwan Abdullah will take. Abdullah with a throw into the box. Taylor's under it, tries to bring it down. Feeds it back out to Abdullah. He goes to the line, but
done well to win a corner.
Yeah, it goes out off Glushkov.
And Salisbury are very good at the set piece. Matthew Machioro moving forward, he scores. I think he's on 6 or 7 goals this year just from set pieces. He's brilliant in the air, and Salisbury have good delivery as well, so could be dangerous for Birkalla.
Ball comes in, it's the back post.
Having said that, it's probably a poor delivery.
Yeah.
Right into Harp's hands.
Yeah, too close to him, wasn't it? Maybe the breeze had a bit to do with that as well,
yeah.
But he's distributed the ball quickly. Birkalla tried to come away with it. Griffith waves play on. Comes to Machioro. Ball ends up back with Abdullah. Plays along the ground, finds Taylor. Comes back to Abdullah. Vander out. Long ball. A little bit scrappy to start with. The ball's up in the air, heady tennis.
Yeah.
It's down in the deck now. West Torrens-Birkalla come away with it. Boris Glushkov. And the attack breaks down.
Just trying to get Ethan Stevenson in behind there, but just missed, got a little bit too heavy on the pass.
All the drama earlier today. Playford City 1-0 down after the first leg at Blue Eagles at Marden last week. Come away with a 4-1 win in extra time. Christos Penendez scored 2 and Isaac Mullen with 2.
Yeah, Blue Eagles were 2-0 up on aggregate with about, I think, 8-9 minutes to go, and Playford did really well to claw their way back in. So they'd be hoping for a Birkalla win tonight, so that they guarantee promotion, and
it's done and dusted.
Yeah,
nobody has to go next week then.
Exactly. There's Zarkani. Came in the transfer window and he's just been banging in goals ever since he's come to Birkalla.
Yeah, from Olympic?
I believe from Olympic. I don't think he played a lot this year at Olympic, or I didn't see him, I'm not sure, but since he's come to Birkalla, he's been outstanding.
Ooh,
a bit pressure there. Slow Luongo there in goals.
Yeah, it's fed back.
A chance.
Miller Ahmed was the player with the final effort on goal. West Torrance Birkalla threatening. You wonder if West Torrance Birkalla get a goal here. It would be a big hill for Salisbury United to climb from there, wouldn't it? They would need 3 goals just to level the tie.
Certainly.
So they've got to be on their game at the back, haven't they, really, United? Can't slip up. And certainly don't want to slip up early. If Salisbury United can get a goal early, it's game on, right?
Yeah, that would certainly get the game going. If Salisbury were to score early, probably from a neutral's perspective, probably the best thing that could happen for the game, I think.
West Torrance Birkalla obviously coming into this game as favourites, having won the minor premiership. They did finish top of State League 1 this year, a berth that has guaranteed them NPL football next year.
Yeah, they played Playford the second last game of the season and had to beat them to kind of jump them. I think it was the second last or maybe even third last. Well, here's a
chance here into the penalty box, but Luongo's out quick. Closes it down, clears. Luke Luongo, the Salisbury United keeper.
And it was Zach Becker running onto that.
I'm glad you're here because I'm a little bit unfamiliar with these teams, having not really watched as much State League 1 this year as I have NPL, so it's good to have you on board, Mags.
It's a pleasure to be here. I should know the players, having coached against them. But
Cross comes in. Boris Glushkov goes to the far side. Troy Sarkani had a swing and a miss there, but West Torrance Birkalla still have possession.
Salisbury very much a 4-4-2, which is how they've played all year, so no real change in terms of trying to chase the game. Not yet, anyway.
Van der Hout does look like he's just a little bit deeper than his midfield, though. I see the 4-4-2 you're talking about, but
they play like a diamond 4 in the middle, so Bebbington will be slightly higher, and Jacob will sort of sit more as a defensive 6. So in possession, it's more of a diamond.
When you coach against these sides, you have a plan before you start based on what you already know, or do you wait till it starts, gets under? I mean, you're probably going to give away trade secrets here, Mags, aren't you?
No, I think most coaches would prepare beforehand. You've just got to be ready to adjust, I think. But you try and prepare as best you can with the information you have.
Matt Taylor on the far side now tries to get his cross in. He did have a few teammates in the middle, but blocked. I think Queechy was the player on the far side who managed to get the block in. Cohen Morris as well. Sorry. By the time we get to the 88th minute, I'll have memorised them all.
He's an excellent defender, Colin Morris. He's
see him do here. Cleared it, only falls as far as Liam Bebbington with a snapshot, and it wasn't far away.
Yeah, connected well. It was just slightly wide.
Sort of feel Harpus maybe had it covered though. Do you think?
Potentially, but Bebbington's gone to that far corner, which potentially could have maybe beaten Harpus, maybe.
Griffith awards the foul for tackle on, I think it might have been Taylor. Maybe an earlier infringement, it's a little bit further out. Van der Hout's over the ball, he'll look to take this.
Another set piece for Salisbury with Marchioro and Vella coming up for that set piece. Like I've said, they are dangerous from set piece. I think they've scored a lot of set pieces in throughout the league this year.
Here comes across the wind. I reckon the wind took that.
Yeah, certainly the wind going in towards Salisbury's attacking goal is taking those balls a little bit further than what they'd like.
Queechy now will play it out from the back. Glushkov, little chip.
Well, that's very dangerous in these areas.
Cross will come in here. It's low. It's near post. Half-hearted appeal, I think, from West Torrens Birkalla for a foul in the box, but waved away. Corner it is.
They do that well, Birkalla, having a player kind of supporting their 9 and then getting it wide. They've been really good from wide areas as well. That's one of the teams that scored a lot of goals from those wide areas, with Ethan Stevenson and Austin, who's not playing tonight.
Mason Ayubi, I think, with the corner here. Near post, very close. Headed away by the skipper, Taylor. Comes back to Ayubi. He goes low. And Taylor again clears. 12 minutes gone, folks. If you've just joined us, you're watching the second leg of a 2-legged playoff in the South Australian State League 1 between West Torrens Birkalla and Salisbury United. Salisbury United at this stage, I would say, just soaking it up. West Torrens Birkalla maybe being a little bit better, certainly on the break, maybe.
Yeah, they've looked slightly more dangerous potentially.
Longo with the clearance, but it'll go out for a throw-in on this near side. Taken by Glushkov. Anthony Quitchy now. He's quite easy to pick out with that hairstyle and the socks halfway down the shins. Here he is with the ball again. Goes short to Glushkov. Receives it back. And it goes to Harpus and goal. Melad Ahmad. There's a little touch, but it goes out. The Salisbury throw. Marwan Abdullahi will take it. Brander out. Plays across the back to the far side.
Bannister. He's done well to win it back there.
Yeah,
Bannister.
Harpus rolls it out to the left back. West Torrens Birkalla look to play it out. Oh, they sort of look like they're trying to take the pace out of the game a little bit. Quitchy finds Glushkov. Ahmad skips the tackle.
Very tricky with the ball at his feet. Melad Ahmad. Here's Taylor.
Yep. Right on the line. Faces Quitchy. Doesn't quite get the pass right. Quitchy plays in his goalkeeper, who clears. Sorry, Sarkani now on the far side, being monitored by Dermot Harrington. Harrington gets a foot in, but doesn't win the ball. Sarkani still has it.
He's done well.
Yeah, eventually fouled, and free kick for West Torrens Birkalla.
He loves to drop in and start running, and then anywhere near the box he'll shoot. He's
Sarkani.
Yeah. He won't think twice.
Saw him play a few games early in the season with Olympic. He was always a threat.
Yeah. Zach Becker chasing this one. Not sure has done well.
Juliai goes back.
Well, we seem to be finding passes easily enough in their back half.
Yeah.
Or when they get into these areas, which potentially it's because of the way Birkalla's setting up as well. Birkalla probably not needing to take too much risk.
Ahmad with the ball now. Goes inside. Sorry, Sarkani.
Bannister's done well.
He's had a good first 15 minutes, Bannister, hasn't he?
Dermot Harrington on the ball to Vella.
Aiming for Bevington. Bevington still has it. Harrington.
They've done that really well, Salisbury.
Into the middle. Target was Shinto, but it's grabbed off the ground by Harpus.
It's a good combination out wide, and Harrington's got that ball in nice and early. This is where Salisbury have to be careful, though. Coming the other way, Birkalla can definitely hurt you.
Ooh. And no doubt in Quiffelic's mind that that's a booking. He races in to keep the peace.
He's a fiery one, can't he?
He's got 3 people holding him back.
Yeah.
And it looks like it will be a booking for Aaron Bannister.
I think it's well worth a booking. It's Harrington, I think, that went in the book. I'm not sure. It looked like he showed it to Harrington. I'm not sure who made that tackle, to be honest.
Well, you know them better than me, Mags, so I'm putting Harrington down in my little notepad.
I think it was Harrington. Red just seemed to walk towards him and show the yellow. So, but I'm not. I can't. I'm not sure who made the tackle, so I can't tell you for sure.
Free kick for West Torrens Birkalla. A good 35 yards out, slight angle. Probably try and pop it into the middle.
Kyle Morris and Queechy have gone up for this.
D'Agostino's in the middle there. He's a big target, but this goes low, a little bit wasted, really, wasn't it? Along the ground and wide. Oh, jump on the back there. Looked like hands in the back, but we play on. Salisbury United. You know, I won't be the first time I do that tonight, Mags, because I've been commentating in WNPL this year, and I knew I was going to do it. So there's one. There'll be more. So excuse me, folks, but yeah, Salisbury Inter still have the ball. Here's Abdullahi, makes his way down the left-hand side.
Salisbury United.
Did I say it again?
You did, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just call them Salisbury.
Or United.
Or United.
As soon as I say Salisbury, I'm thinking Inter, because I've covered a few WNPL games this year.
Yeah. Was another set piece for Salisbury. Got a lot of numbers forward. Birkalla have everyone in their defensive box.
Some tall timber in there, as well as Matt Taylor.
Absolutely. Just need the delivery to be better.
Yeah. That's not bad. It's wind assisted, but it's taken by Harpus.
Yeah. It's probably better off trying to hit it flatter with this wind, because as soon as give it a bit of air time, it'll float up.
Van der Hout now.
Started the game well, Van der Hout.
He has. He's had plenty of the ball, hasn't he?
Had a lot of the ball. He's quite tidy with it.
Economical.
He's always in the right spots, receiving from his back four. Oh, Harpus has gone down.
Recovered well.
That was a let off. He slipped at the wrong time.
He's actually stayed down. He looks like he's maybe picked up a little injury there.
I hope he's all right. Birkalla have young Nicholas Woolley on the bench. I think he's quite young. Not sure if he's played any games this year. I'm not sure if Harp's has missed any games this year, actually.
Yeah. Well, last night at Adelaide City, we saw Dakota Oxenham leave just right on half time, and I think Adelaide City wanted to see that first half out.
Yeah.
So he stayed on the park until the half-time whistle went, but he was in a fair bit of discomfort.
Yeah.
And at the time, I did remark that, as a reserve goalkeeper, it's one of those positions where you're just not really expecting to get much of a run. But
Yeah. Young Zacharias, I think it was.
It was.
Came on in the most
George.
important game.
Yeah, George Zacharias, yeah. Harpus takes the ball. Yeah, no, Zacharias did well when he came on, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, like for a youngster coming into a game like that, big crowd,
Yeah.
a hostile sort of environment as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought the youngster did well.
Yeah.
Was brave on several occasions and made the saves when it counted.
Yeah, definitely did well, I thought.
It's Jackson Bullen. Plays across the Vanderhout. Salisbury just not quite able to keep the ball for a prolonged period of time just now. And there's a foul and a half. I think Ahmad fancied the shirt and the person. Free kick just inside West Torrens Birkalla's half. Bannister to take. Into the night sky it comes down. Taylor was the target. It's gone beyond him. Abdullahi. Bebbington.
Probably, I would say he's their most creative player, Bebbington. He's in those areas, if he can face forward, he makes a lot of things happen for them. Queeche's probably played for the foul there and done well. Relieve the pressure for Birkalla.
Back up on his feet now, Queechee. Dorigo takes the kick. Here's Ahmad. They contrive to lose possession. Salisbury have it. Here's Taylor. Twists and turns, rolls the ball over his foot. But Birkalla come away with it. It was compressed and tight there, and Birkalla win possession. Here they come away. Here's Boris Glushkov. Back to Ahmad. Goes on to the far side. Boris Glushkov again. Back to Queechee. Good pals, those two. They've exchanged more passes, I think, than anybody else, I think, across all 22 players. Ball goes all the way back to Nicholas Harpus. Taylor goes to close down, but it comes away.
Bannister's done well there again. Becker was trying to play forward first time.
Matt Taylor with a snapshot. Harpus is down and just got a hand to it. And I think he saved that. I reckon that was on target. Yeah, goes out for a corner.
Matt Taylor took it really early. Scored a few goals like that this year.
Snapshot, he was right onto it, wasn't he, Matt Taylor? 10 goals in his last 8 games, 17 in total for the year.
Yeah,
and this despite playing 8 games of the season at right back.
Well, yeah, to be honest, he's previously played a lot of times as a fullback, but this year he's played as a 9 and it's proved effective.
Shinto's corner comes in near post. Harpus gets a punch to it and it goes out. It's another corner.
Probably a better delivery, but still a little bit close to that keeper.
Shinto's the second top league scorer for Salisbury this year. He's only got 6 though, right enough, but 3 in the last 6 games, 8 in all competitions, and he takes this corner. Different back post this time. I think it might have already gone out. Toyd Sarkani, 6 goals and 2 assists in the last 6 games, so he's on fire, isn't he?
Certainly on fire. I think Austin would be their top scorer, Scambatera, but he's on the bench tonight. He's
being rested maybe.
Not sure.
He's got 8 goals in his last 5 games, including a hat trick in round 22.
That was against us, against Vipers.
I didn't want to mention that.
Can laugh now.
Yeah, you've got to put it behind you. Move on, right, Mags?
We have to.
Now you're smiling now. It's all over.
It's all about 2025 now.
That's it. Don't have to worry about anything till February, right?
Not quite.
Free kick comes in.
They get another corner, Salisbury.
Yeah.
They've looked threatening in the last 5 minutes.
Came off the head of Cohen Morris there for West Torrens Birkalla. Yeah, so a little period of sustained pressure by Salisbury. 25 minutes gone, 20 to go till the half-time break. Still plenty of time for this game to change as Shinto's corner comes in. Again, it's back post.
Back post to Machioro.
Oh, and he wasn't far away, but they're appealing for a corner.
Yeah, they wanted another corner.
Quiflick's giving a goal kick.
He's outstanding at getting his head to attacking set pieces, Machioro.
Samad. He's back. He tries to play out the back. That's a very high press if you look at it from Salisbury, isn't it? There are 4 or 5 players there all pressed up high.
Yeah.
Closing Birkalla down, not allowing them to play out from the back and winning the throw. Although they've now just conceded the throw, so West Torrens Birkalla will restart play down in that right back position.
Space on the other side, out to Zach Becker.
He looked for Sarkani, didn't quite make the connection. The pass was behind. Here's Jackson Bullen. Little chip over the top for Taylor to chase. We've got 2 balls in the park, but it's gone out. Goal kick. A little bit more urgency about Salisbury's play than there is about West Torrens Birkalla's play, I think. But that's obviously because of the circumstances.
Yeah, I think there's going to come a point where Salisbury's going to have to take on more risk.
Yeah.
Not quite yet, but at some point. Zarkani's done that really nicely out to Ayubi.
Salisbury throwing in the far side.
Go the long throw to Matt Taylor. They do that a lot.
He's flicked it on nicely to Shinto, yeah. Just a little bit beyond him and it goes out with a goal kick. Six wins in the trot West Torrens Birkalla have got. The last loss was a 3-0.
Oh, they're in here.
Ahmed, little trip at the edge of the box.
Had Ethan Stevenson, all 3 on the other side.
He'll be spewing, won't he?
I think it was Machioro who lost possession.
A little clip.
There's another yellow card. Oh,
for Van der Out?
No, I think it's his free kick. I'm not sure. I think it's Federico who brought him down.
It's all too quick for me, Mags. But yeah, free kick for Salsbury.
Yeah.
Just inside their own half. Vela with it.
Yep.
Finds Bannis on the far side. He's released it. Goes in the overlap. Cross comes in from the right hand side with the left foot, but he's gone too far.
Oh, it's offside.
Offside given, yeah, on the far side. The line's assistant referee. I've got to call him. I keep getting into trouble for that because I still call them linesmen.
No, we can't call them linesmen.
No, assistant referee. I've been told off a few times for that, but
I'll remember that.
Yeah. I'm just a bit old-fashioned. You know, if you've been calling him by one term for the best part of 35 years or whatever, it's hard to change.
It is.
Another
player
injury
down. I think it's Bannister. Not sure what happened there.
Aaron Bannister played 29 games for West Torrens Birkalla in 2023, including 3 finals games, and here he is on the other side of the fence tonight.
I believe he played at Vipers, but it was before I was there.
Is that right?
Yeah, it might have been 2020.
When did you start at Vipers?
2021.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure AJ, as a lot of the boys call him, was there the year before.
Nice layoff by Taylor. Shinto on his left foot. Nice shot.
Done well. Harp's done really well there.
Too close to Harpus and he's taken it. We've got about 15 minutes to the break. Salisbury still looking for a goal to get themselves back into this tie. They're 3-1 down from the first leg. Away goals don't count now, so they need 2 goals to draw this tie level, and a third one without reply to get themselves in front. It's a big ask against the West Torrens Birkalla side that came away with the minor premiership, the league leaders, the league champions if you like, already promoted to the NPL for next year. But that's the situation that Salisbury find themselves in as they endeavour to find an opening.
It's definitely a big ask, but 1 goal can really change sort of the look of the game. If Salisbury get one before half time, I think it makes things a lot more interesting.
Would make it 3-2 in aggregate, and they're just a goal down. Yeah.
Because while it's like this, I think Birkalla can just soak up pressure, and you can see they're sitting reasonably deep when Salisbury have the ball.
Van der Hout now threads the ball through to Taylor. He was onside, but the pass just a bit heavy, and it's gone all the way through to Harpus, who's collected it. Ahmed now plays inside.
Come on.
Chip over it, Ahmed again.
Boris going on the overlap. Glushkov. Very tricky with the ball, my lad. Not the best ball.
Maybe too tricky.
Too tricky on that occasion.
Yeah.
Not a lot Stevenson could do with that.
Ethan Stevenson played 69 minutes of the first tie last week. Came off and was replaced by Dorigo, but starts this week. Chip forward, too close again to the keeper.
That wind's probably not helping Salisbury. Trying to play balls in behind and set pieces, etc. is not. The wind's carrying it. A lot of carry through to Harpus. Here's Zarkani. Lost it to Harrington on this occasion.
Falls to Jackson Bullen. He's got a little bit of space. Weighs up his options, decides to shoot. But that one's gone over to pitch 5 in the neighbouring playing fields. They're going to be shooting into the wind in the second half, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bannister wins the header. Salisbury have it. Taylor's the target again. Doesn't quite win it cleanly, but Salisbury come away with it. Ahmed wins it for West Torrens.
It's Dorigo.
Plays in Glushkov. Stevenson into the penalty box. Ahmed's going to the byline, gets the cross in, but it's defended well. Comes off Marchirio, and it's a corner kick. Mason Ayubi with the corner with his left foot, so you'd expect it to swing in. Near post, and it goes out in the full, as they say. I reckon
just a little bit shallow.
Yeah, he sort of didn't quite get round it, did he?
Yeah. I like the idea of swinging it in with the left foot, but it just, it needed a lot more on that.
He's got a sprint to get back to his position at in the heart of the West Torrens-McCullough defence as Salisbury come through with it. Shinto, and there's Ayubi who just took the corner, foul Shinto, and it'll be a free kick in that far side for Salisbury.
Certainly Harrington's played well as well. He's created a few little moments on that far side for Salisbury. Another set piece with a lot of threats. Matt Taylor, Marchioro, Vella, all up for this one.
All on the edge of the box as well. They'll race into the penalty spot. That's where the kick comes, but Harpers gets a hand to it.
Oh, much.
And just over the top there, a header from Matthew Marchioro as you...
It came at him, he couldn't really generate much power, so it was all about guiding it, and he's just sort of tried to loop it over. But they are looking threatening from those set pieces.
Yeah, they are, you're right. They've probably looked the more likely to score out of the two, but the pressure's off West Torrens-McCullough,
Yeah.
They'll want to play in a final, but if they don't, they've got that NPL spot anyway, so...
and I think the lead from the first leg as well gives them no urgency, Birkalla.
Sarkani with it now.
It's done well. A bit too much there, surrounded out by Salisbury players.
They were on something though, weren't they? Abdullahi, Bullen, Van der Out. He's clipped there by Jonathan Dorigo, but play's been called back.
It's clever by Van der Hout. I think he saw the ball was going out and just stayed there till he was clipped. Zarkani down.
Yeah, looks like he's nursing his groin. Not sure what happened. It wasn't near the ball. He might just have turned awkwardly, or... If you've just joined us, I'm your host David Grant. I'm here with Mags Ibrahim, coach of the Vipers, no less. I'm in the company of football royalty, really. And you're watching the State League 1 second leg playoff between West Torrens-McCullough and Salisbury United. West Torrens-McCullough 3-1 up after the first leg, and this for a spot in the grand final next week, where the winner will play Playford City, who over 2 legs got the better of Adelaide Blue Eagles.
Very exciting game earlier today.
This one maybe a more tame affair, but it could all change if Salisbury can get a goal or two.
Yeah. He's going for Bevington, but he's just missed him there. Delay.
Sarkani takes it in his chest, gives it to Ahmed. Van der Out uses the body. I thought that was kind of fair use of the body, maybe a bit physical.
Potentially just slightly late maybe, but yeah, there wasn't a lot in it.
West Torrens-McCullough, the free kick about 30 yards out, with Jonathan Dorigo poised over it.
The number 10 for Birkalla has done really well too. He's always supporting Zarkani whenever that ball's floated into him. He's always around.
Yep, that's Melad Ahmed. Cross in, headed away. Bannister.
There's Zarkani again.
Taylor with it now, along the ground to Shinto. Opts to go back. Van der Hout has it.
It's all the way back to Luongo and out the other side.
A bit more space on the side for them. Jackson Bullen, nice turn. Abdullahi.
See, Matt Taylor always positions himself outside the widest defender. He just wants to create 1v1s or get it on the outside when that ball's on the far side.
And here he gets it.
Colin Morris in close attention.
Colin Morris has had a good first half, hasn't he? Really, he's dealt with the threat of both Shinto and Taylor up front well.
He's an excellent defender, Colin. He's was at Metro a few years back, and he's had a few injuries, but yeah, he's a quality defender.
It's a foot race here. The ball ends up with Luongo. He takes.
I reckon it's happened a few times.
Yeah,
where
he's
you just think
it.
he's going to get caught, but
he's just taking a touch when you think maybe he just needs to get rid of it. But
Bevington's won it back, but missed pass.
Yeah, giving it away unfortunately, and West Torrens Birkalla come away with it.
Birkalla playing with two holding midfielders that really haven't gone forward at all, Dorigo and D'Agostino.
Yeah.
Both sitting really tight, and like we've said over and over, they don't really need to take a lot of risk, Birkalla.
4-2-3-1, you think?
Yeah, it's looking that way. But yeah, they've stayed put the whole time, the 2 6s. I think Zakani...
There's another yellow.
From Bannister this time. So now we'll find out if I was right earlier, because... Yeah, I think it's for Bannister, which would be his first yellow.
Yep. Because if it had been for Harrington,
yeah,
it would have been a second yellow and he'd have been off. So,
but Zakani again retaliating. I think if I was Birkalla, I'd be a bit worried about him. You'd want him playing in the grand final next week if they get there, and he's just a little bit. They're getting under his skin.
Yeah, and maybe that's the ploy.
I think most teams would know he's that way inclined, and he's one of those you love to have in your team, but as an opposition, you probably want to aggravate him a little,
rile him up.
But he's an outstanding player.
Nice little short free kick.
Sayubi,
yeah, flicks it over with his right, headed away, only as far.
Dorigo from distance,
Dorigo, yeah,
skewed.
– 43rd minute, 0-0. Salisbury still need a couple of goals if their season's not to end tonight.
A lot of shirt pulling there.
Yeah. Jackson Bullen, I think, initially fouled.
Salisbury asking for a yellow. I think Regis has been good. The referees are quite sensible.
Madulai down the left hand side now, challenged by Ahmed, cuts inside, finds Bullen. Bullen goes to the far side.
It's Harrington, but Bannister coming on the outside to overlap. Here's Bannister.
Got his back to the goal. He has to get his body right before he can get his cross in. No foul, says Quiffelec. Birkalla tries to clear, but it only goes as far as Van der Hout. The ball goes out. It's a goal kick. We do have a player down, but back up on his feet fairly quickly.
He's aggressive, Van der Hout. Probably knew he was never getting there, but nonetheless wanted to kick the Birkalla player. It's not the worst thing. Shouldn't be endorsing it, but you need those in your team, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. You need a mix, don't you? You don't need them all like that, but if you've got a couple, then that's got to be good, right?
Yeah.
I did do a little bit of coaching up at the Hawks, but I wasn't very good at it, I'll be honest, Mags. I lasted about 2 years.
Going by the last 2 years, I'm no good at it either, so don't feel bad, David.
Jackson Bullen. Ball goes out. Throw in for Salisbury.
Here's Matt Taylor.
Actually, Taylor's been a little quiet over, much of this first half, but certainly just the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. He's not a striker that gets a lot of the ball, but you could see when if he gets an opening, he'll have a go. Harrington
finds Taylor
now.
Yeah. Little chip over the top.
It was a nice idea.
It was. Bevington was running on, but it never got
Here's
to him.
Harrington
Again into the middle. Shinto's there, and it breaks.
And there it is.
And Jackson Bullen's put it away, and Salisbury have got a goal, and that's exactly what this game needed.
Harpus is down holding his head, but I think he's okay. There's a little collision there as he came out for the ball.
Right on half time. What a time to score. And Salisbury are back in this. It's 3-2 in aggregate.
And it definitely makes the game interesting now.
And a few words in the middle there between Soyser Canny and Matt Taylor. And Harpus is still on the ground.
Yeah, he seemed to sort of collide with someone as he came out for that ball, and then it spilt to Jacob, who scored. No, it wasn't. Was it Jacob?
Jackson Bullen.
Jackson Bullen, sorry.
At least that's who I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so fortunately an injury to Nicholas Harpus. He's still on the ground and he's being attended to by the physician, but look, from the neutral perspective, which is where we're standing, this is a good outcome. Salisbury back into this.
Yeah, definitely.
Pulled a goal back. It's 3-2.
Yeah. And it'll give Salisbury plenty of belief going into half time. They'll feel that little bit closer now.
For me, they've been marginally better. I don't know if you agree with that or not. I feel they've been marginally better. They're playing with a little bit more purpose and more urgency. Obviously, their scenario is such that they need to do that. So, I think the 1-0 lead's probably a fair reflection of that, of the first 45 minutes or so of play. Yeah,
I definitely agree. Birkalla are sort of just sitting back. They don't need to take on too much risk, and they're keeping numbers back and sitting deep. They have looked dangerous on the counter occasionally, Birkalla, but I agree Salisbury's deserved their lead. They've probably been the better team this first 45.
We're back underway. Harpus is back up. Seems to be okay.
And there's Harrington. He's had a good half as well. He's the one that got that ball in for the goal.
Goal coming right on the 45th minute. We're into the 48th minute now, and there probably will be maybe 4 or 5 minutes of injury time for this first half. They have had a couple of stoppages. As West Torrens Birkalla come forward. Stevenson. In the middle. D'Agostino, yeah. Over to the far side. Ayubi. Looks to cross with his left. It's blocked by Dermot Harrington. Ball will go out. Luongo will take it for Salisbury. Asks the troops to move forward. He's going to go along with this one rather than trying to play it from the back. Maybe too long. Lakuchi's not dealt with that in the best way, and I don't think it's a corner, but
they get a throw in very high in attack.
And Abdullah will go up for this. He took a long one earlier, so he'll probably
got long throws. Salisbury, yes. And Taylor positioning himself for the flick on.
Taylor's got 3 players on him.
Yeah.
The ball doesn't quite get to him, but it's flicked on inadvertently anyway.
Yeah, and now it's a corner.
Yeah. Maybe there's a bit to be said for the long ball from the back, eh?
Yeah. It's probably a needless corner for Birkalla to give away. The defender there had slightly more time than probably he realised. Could have put it out for a throw as opposed to giving Salisbury another set piece.
Shinto with the corner anyway. It's better than his last one. It goes deep, back post. It's flicked into the middle. He's got a second one, and Bullen's got 2.
Marchioro has headed that back across, and Jackson Bullen in the right spot.
He's got 2 for the night, and it's 3 all in aggregate. Fantastic, eh, Mags?
Unbelievable.
That's what we want to see. Well, that's great for the neutral observer. Anyway, look.
And it's half time.
Right on half time. 2 goals right on half time, and West Torrens Birkalla look a little bit stunned. Look, I don't have a favourite side in this, but I really would like to see a grand final next week between Playford and Salisbury. I mean, what a final that would be.
I think all neutrals will be going for Salisbury. You can't help but get caught up in what they've been able to do this year. So even tonight, coming in 3-1 down, you don't give them a lot of chance.
Yeah.
But half-time, and it's 3-all on aggregate.
Yeah, well, we'll have to go and take a little break. We'll have to sit down and take our breath after that. I'll treat you to a wee pie and a bovril in the clubroom there. They're all fired up there, Salisbury, as they come into the change rooms. You could probably hear it in the effects, Mike. They're fired up. They know that they're in this, and West Torrens Birkalla look a little bit stunned as they come off. So it's.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5AA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field of play, Adelaide City and Adelaide Comets. Our line-ups for today for Adelaide Comets: number 1, Daniel Vaughan; number 4, Nathan Dimu; number 5, Adam Lacornu; number 7, Aladdin Irabona.
Very excited to be a part of the action. I'm the commentator from Comets. We'll take a look at the starting lineups.
Ending the night with celebrations, and that's what they hope to do tonight as well.
As Curtis Wordsworth kicks things off here, it's Adelaide City with the kickoff and in possession of the ball. That would be an almighty comeback if they were to score 4 goals. But here's Comets. It's Irabona. He clips one into the back post. Oh, he's just missed the header there. I think it was
The recipient at the end of it there, and a half chance resulted. But here's another one for Comets.
Another early chance. Ooh. Flicked across by Steed.
Daniel Vaughan, the keeper and captain.
Oh, it's falling here. It's Steed. He's in the box. It's 1-0 to Adelaide Comets. Just a nothing ball that was played across. Jaden Labasso tucked inside, played it forward. I think they took a deflection. And Adelaide Comets are awarded for their very, you could say, there's a long ball in the direction of Latanzio, but now it falls for Liai. Can they equalise? They do! What a start we've got here at Adelaide City Park. Bang, bang. 2 goals in 45 seconds of play.
The guy with an absolute cracker
I
there.
think he wanted someone else to do it a few seconds earlier. That's a great run by Irabona. Is he onside? Referee keeps his flag down, goes across the keeper. And Oxenham is going to clip this one in to the back post. He's got players there. It flicked on, and that's a great save by Vaughan. It took 2 touches, and in the end, the flag goes up 4 offside. So cuts in, gets back onto his right, finds. No, he doesn't. He has a go on his left. He's clipped it in, and he's. In the end, it's ended up being a half shot, half chip. Sorry, the corner you can't clear. Leai's there. Can he find Latangio? No, he can't. It's still in the box. Leai's there. Latangio! Leai! Oh, and in the end, it's all the junior match officials who are under the age of 18 will be wearing an orange armband as Latangio's in on goal. And it's 2-1 to Adelaide City. Speaking of,
Looking a little bit different attack-wise. Ooh.
Basso overlapping on the far side, gets his cross in, it's deflected. Garrido's there, and Oxenham had to make the save. Shapes up Dimu, cuts inside, might have a go here. He does. It's low. Had to be saved by Vaughan, so
I think we weren't quite for it.
Goes back out to Zacharakis. He clips one into the back post. Irabona's there. But Irabona just couldn't quite time the header, but in the end it was a free header. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham.
Looking like pretty nice weather and for a night game, but
here's a chance. Oh, and it's flashed across the goal. And you've almost would have put your house on it. Jaden Labasso it was with the shot. Gutierrez picks it up. The whistle's in Curtis Wordsworth's mouth. And there it is. The final whistle goes here at Adelaide City Park. Adelaide City had to come from behind after conceding an early goal. But they get the job done here, Simon. 2-1 winners, progressing through to week 2.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5AA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
The Matildas are on fire. And the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Hello, good evening and welcome to round 18 of the Go Sunny Solar WNPL here in South Australia. The final round for the regular season, and here Adelaide City Park, the Adelaide Union Sturt both confirmed as those two sides to be in those relegation positions, but this one for a final spot, 11-1. They won't want that to repeat today as the ball continues on with Sasha Williams as she puts the ball into the box. Is caught well by Abby Lucas. Corner swings inwards. The ball comes in, and then again! An early goal. Adelaide City going 1-0 up. Manages to get past a few actually. Applin puts the ball in. Another decent opportunity for Birkalla. Just has to run down that right wing herself. Has the strength to do so. She puts the ball into the middle. Might fall. Atkins plays it through to King. Might be a good opportunity for Pete. Just wide off the post. Ball put into the middle. I think they'll be offside, though. It's rolling in. She's onside. Be the one to deliver it in. Won't be Macaulay. Will be Guiardo. Over the bar. Well, it wasn't a bad opportunity either for them. The goal early. And then Birkalla getting a goal in late in the first half. Looking for the chip over was Dylan Holmes. Not too threatening to Abby Lucas. Garlick makes her way through. Gets the ball into the box. Holmes couldn't get the finish to try and put City in front. Guiardo off the bar. Doesn't keep the touch within her control. Forward goes Williams. Just decided to try and take the shot herself. Corner comes in. Punch away, not too clean. It's 2-2. Here's the strike. Full time. West Torrens Birkalla in that 5th and final spot, knocking out Adelaide City in the process.
The Matildas are on fire. And the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5SA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
As here come our two sides. The bar has been set. It's a great run from Kyra Cooney-Cross.
Turn under pressure.
Here come the Socceroos again. Good one on the right foot. And the Socceroos have the breakthrough. What a goal. The Matildas are running amok. Opens up for the shot.
Sinclair at the double. There's the gunfoot. Australia head over heel.
Welcome back to Jack Smith Park here for this State League 1 playoff match between the West Torrens Birkalla, the home side, and visiting Salisbury United. West Torrens Birkalla 3-1 up from the first leg. Find themselves 2-0 down in this second leg. As referee Regis Quiflick prepares to get us underway for the second half. And we're back underway here at Jack Smith Park. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'm joined in the commentary box this week by Mags Ibrahim from Vipers. Did you enjoy your half-time break, Mags?
I did.
It went quickly, didn't it?
It did. Looks like Birkalla's made a change. Austin Scambatera's on. Just trying to work out who's come off. Might be Zach Becker.
Zach Becker's still out there, I think.
Oh, he's still out there, so... Oh, it's Zakani, actually. He's not out there.
Oh, maybe he's been advised to have a
cool down.
a wee break.
Salisbury's made no changes as they are. well here. Harrington's bursting forward.
Shinto follows up, receives the ball. He's got Taylor out wide in the right.
And receives a one-up free kick.
Little nudge in the back there, wasn't there, by Adam D'Agostino?
Very needless from D'Agostino, actually.
Right in the edge of the box as well.
You give him a set piece and another opportunity to potentially hurt you.
Yeah, there were 4 West Orange McCullough players following Shinto in there. None had gone to Taylor on the overlapping run, but yeah, a little bit needless. And Liam Bebbington's over the ball now. He'll take this free kick. I might have fancied a wee shot here if I was left-footed.
Yeah, it's reasonably close, but it looks like they're setting up to get that ball in there.
A little bit of aggro in the middle. Taylor goes to ground.
Whereas Bridges has got his card out already. That's Cohen Morris in the book.
Cohen Morris, yeah.
I didn't think there was a lot in there. I think Taylor sort of made the most of it, but
Jackson Bullen offers Cohen Morris a wee pat in the back. Morris finds his name in the book. 47 minutes gone.
It's a dangerous position. It was difficult for the keeper whether to come or stay. Bebbington will look to just guide it to the back post area, I think. Marchioro at the back post. Oh, he's gone for goal.
Yeah, he did go for goal. A bit disappointing.
Yeah.
Kind of should really get them on target at this level from there, really, shouldn't you? I mean, if the keeper saves it, he saves it, but you kind of want to get them on target, right?
Yep. Salisbury's press first, forcing Birkalla to go long again.
Austin Scambiatera coming into this team for the second half. Has his first touch of the ball, but here he is again with it. Gucci on the far side now for West Orange Birkalla.
Just a bit better from Birkalla.
Yeah.
Moving it side to side. Scambiatera with Ayubi overlapping.
Still has it. He'll have a shot from here, but it's off target. Scambiatera with 8 goals in his last 5 games, including a hat-trick in round 22, as we mentioned before. He is the West Orange Birkalla top scorer for this season.
A very dangerous player, Austin. He's quite direct, has good delivery, can shoot, knows where the goals are. He's yeah, I think he's a problem for a lot of teams when they come up against Birkalla.
Melad Ahmed is their second top scorer, West Orange Birkalla. He's got 9 league goals this year, so
yeah, between
them they've got 19.
They've got plenty of threats on the bench. Charlie Devereaux's on the bench, John Karatzis on the bench. All those can certainly add something to the front third.
Here comes Salisbury, level on aggregate just now. They get another goal. They're in the driving seat for a spot in the NPL and in the State League 1 grand final next week, for a spot in NPL next year. Shinto with it now. Tries to get his cross in, it's blocked, but eventually it does come in.
It's a very high ball from Bannister. Yeah. Harpus was always going to win that.
Salisbury pressed up again, aren't they?
Yeah.
As Birkalla come away, the long ball, really a bit of a waste. Nobody there.
Bit of a misunderstanding. Austin had gone inside. I think Ayubi was looking up the line. Really should have checked.
Harrington. Shinto.
He's been outstanding, Harrington. I think he's played really, really well. He's been really tidy and looked dangerous as well when he's higher up the pitch.
Haven't really had any weaknesses, Salisbury, to be honest. I think that first period there were some players who stood out a little bit more for me, and I'm not overly familiar with a lot of these players, having not watched a lot of State League 1 this year, but Jackson Bullen's been good, Bannister's been good.
Yeah, quite an even team, Salisbury. They've been like that all year, and I think that tonight, you're right, they've all done their bit, certainly.
But here come West Torrens Birkalla. Although the cross was wayward, too heavy, it's gone out.
It's poor delivery in the end from Glushkov, I think it is. Birkalla looks similar in their shape, but still the two holding midfielders sitting reasonably deep.
Ubi wins the header there from Taylor. They come through, comes out to Scambiateri on this far side. He chips in near to the post and it's gone out off the head of a Salisbury player.
Yeah, I think it was Bannister. He's not taking any chances, gotten that away.
Extra time and penalties, of course, tonight if scores are level. You told your wife you might be out a bit later than you normally are on a Saturday night, Max?
She thought football season was over.
I'm going to see my new best friend David, and I might be out for a while. West Torrens Birkalla corner. Ahmad with it, near post. Oh, it's gone in. It's what a strike that is.
Brilliant hit, I think. Is that Becker?
Yep, Zach Becker scored last week, gets one this week, and West Torrens Birkalla pulled one back. And he demonstrates to the crowd his pride in that strike. It was a fine strike. I mean, a great angle that we've seen it from as well. And West Torrens Birkalla pulled one back. 2-1.
It was a bit of a half-hearted clearance from Salisbury. Under pressure though, but then come out to Becker, who's hit that superbly. He's given the keeper no chance.
So West Torrens Birkalla now a goal up on aggregate. So still all to play for in this tie. I will have to start writing all this down, Mags, because I'll get very confused. Ayubi with the throw now down in this near side. Taylor's hit fairly solidly there.
D'Agostino's going in the book. And it's Matt Taylor down.
Oh, it's a straight red. A straight red for D'Agostino for the challenge in Matt Taylor.
I didn't think it was that bad. Or was he on a yellow, or is that a straight red? He hasn't shown him a second yellow.
No, it was a straight red he's given him, yeah. There was no yellow first and then the red. Salisbury needs to just walk away from this.
Come across and just giving him a nice little shove.
Salisbury need to walk away from this. This is going to work in their favour if they can just remain calm.
Absolutely. I don't like this. He's got a red card. Just walk off. You're not going to change anything now, but I think he's remonstrating with the linesman.
Apologise if any of the foul language that you might have heard has been picked up there, but 55 minutes gone. D'Agostino off, straight red for a challenge of Matt Taylor.
It's just another twist in this game. Yeah. What will Birkalla do now with one man less? I've been saying they're sort of sitting back as it is, and now with one player less and one goal up, they might sit further.
Vanderhout takes the free kick, goes to the back post.
Oh, it was a brilliant delivery.
Yeah, it was.
Taylor really needed to just put it anywhere away from the keeper. There's a lot of this push and shove now. And Marchioro is going to have a few words with the referee. There's probably not a lot in that.
There's a rush of players coming out. I mean, hard to tell.
Marchioro probably hasn't helped himself when he pushed D'Agostino when he got the red card, and now in the thick of this. So Referee felt he had to have a word.
(2-1) to Salisbury on the night, but they are a goal down on aggregate. Away goals don't count, so Salisbury needs to try and get something. Again, they need to rebuild, reset, get another goal to level the scores on aggregate. Here's Shinto into the wee half chance.
Nicked ahead of Colin Morris there. And Birkalla look like they're just playing with two in midfield at the moment. Malad sitting a little bit deeper than previously, but he'll go forward when they have it. He's a very attacking player.
Scambiatera receives it in this near side now.
This is where he can be dangerous. I may have jinxed him.
Oh, it's come off him and it's a goal kick. As a coach, what do you do when a player's gone off? Do you have a plan for that? Or you've got to fly with the seat of your pants, really, haven't you?
Well, you might have a little plan, but it also depends on how the game is going, and are you up, are you down, are you chasing? So there's a lot of things that can, and who the player is that goes off as well.
Yeah.
Do you need to make personnel changes? So there's a lot that will be going through Stav's mind at the moment. Stav Jalekis.
Shinto.
Koichi's done well there.
Yeah. Used the body well, didn't he? Scambiatera feels the contact from behind. Goes out, wins the throw. Koichi with it now at right back. His pass is poor, but he gets a second chance. Makes amends, and West Orange Birkalla still have it. (4-4-1) as we look at it just now. It's quite clear, isn't it?
Yeah, Malad has just sort of dropped one line to fill in for D'Agostino. Dorigo needed to win that ball, and he's done very well to retain possession.
Ahmad, magical work really, wasn't it? He's come away with it, and they switch sides. They come over on the left hand side now. West Orange Birkalla win the throw.
I think Salsbury telling Shinto to stay high now. It's one less Birkalla player out there, so they can leave him high and maybe look to counter at times.
You've got to defend a free kick first.
Got to defend the set piece first, yeah. It was just before that set piece. Dorigo and Ayubi on the ball.
Four-man wall for Salisbury. Ayubi runs over. Dorigo takes.
Straight in the wall.
It was. Grabbed his opponent, put him to ground. Salisbury win the free kick. Van der Hout and Bullen scoring 2 goals at the very end of that first half to give Salisbury a little bit of hope, take them into a 2-0 lead, but West Orange Birkalla have pulled one back, and here they come on the right hand side.
Ball comes out to Dorigo. Now Bushcroft.
West Orange Birkalla looking to rebuild. Maybe even just hold on to the ball for a bit. But they don't. They give it away needlessly. Shinto has it. Salisbury look to counter.
That's a good turn from Shinto.
Jackson Bullen.
I've got numbers forward.
Oh, I didn't quite get the shot away. Scambiatera. Oyubi on the overlap. Gets his cross in.
An excellent delivery. Brilliant delivery that was.
Becker will be kicking himself that he didn't make contact with that, won't he?
Surprised he didn't get on the end of that. Really good delivery. It was a good combination between Scambiatera and Ayubi.
Ayubi goes over to the far side to take this corner.
Salisbury with everyone in the box.
They don't want to concede, do they?
Yeah.
I mean, they can't. They don't want to. 30 minutes to go. Less than 30 minutes to go. If they concede now, they're 2 goals adrift of the target. It'll make it very difficult. Van der Hout now. Straight through the middle. Finds Bebbington.
There's a bit of space here for the fullback.
Cross in the middle. Matt Taylor gets his head to it. He got the direction but not the power.
I think he just wanted to cushion it into people's path there. Wasn't a bad idea.
Van der Hout again. Looks for movement. There is none. Comes out to the number 6, Aaron Bannister. Salisbury just maybe lacking a little bit of imagination going forward over the last couple of minutes.
And they've got options on the bench as well. I mentioned Tom Strain. I think he can cause a bit of problems.
Bella's cross ball to the far side. Salisbury look to switch, goes out, but it's a West Torrance throw on the far side.
It's come off Matt Taylor on the way out.
And it looks like we've got a substitution.
Yeah, I think that's Josh Key or Josh Kay. I'm not sure of the pronunciation. He's really fast attacking player. Come on for Jackson Bullen.
Jackson Bullen's gone off.
I think he's starting to cramp. He's missed a lot of games as well in the lead up.
Two goals tonight though, not a bad return.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's been great. He's been great.
Salisbury throw in the far side. Abdullah will take. Oh, we've got another ball in the park. Not for the first time tonight.
No.
Dermot Harrington goes through the middle, comes out to this right side. Aaron Bannister. He chips forward.
Just looking for Bebbington. It's good pressure from Salisbury.
Yeah.
So throwing deep in Birkalla's back third.
They're pressed up again. Using that extra man advantage. D'Agostino, red card in 55 minutes. West Torrance Birkalla down to 10. Shinto has the ball now. Gets the best of Ayubi.
That was a bit too easy. Ayubi recovered well though.
Shinto would be a nightmare to play against.
Yeah. It's got that low centre of gravity, turns really quickly. Very technical. Here's Josh Kay. Couldn't quite get that under control.
Stevenson comes away with it now. Ahmad. Goes inside. Tries to feed Stevens again, but the final ball's no good.
Chiora cuts that out.
This is a final of sorts for Playford City, who I believe are watching this game collectively. Because if the score stays the way it is and West Torrens Birkalla win this two-legged playoff, then Playford City will be playing in the NPL next year after having won their tie. It'll be enough to ensure that they get promotion.
Yeah, it's a funny situation that when you're in the grand final and you're sort of unsure of promotion yet. Yeah, they'll be hoping that Birkalla goes through to the grand final just so promotion can be done and they can probably enjoy that grand final.
No pressure.
Yeah, certainly a lot of the pressure goes away.
Well, here's would be half chance. Breaks down. It was Liam Bevington racing into the box there.
Colin Morris with a very important tackle, got across well. Another set piece for Salisbury. Birkalla with one less now.
Corner comes in, penalty spot, and nobody really there. They're all lined up in the 6-yard box.
You're trying to get a shot on.
Turning shot. Oh, it's just wide.
It's hit a lot of bodies.
Yeah, it's got out for a corner.
Wide. It was Harrington in the end, I think, who got the shot on.
Corner on this side.
They've gone short.
Changing it a little bit, aren't they? Mixing it up. Vanderhout eventually tries to get his cross in, but it's blocked by Stevenson. And goes out into Emmanuel College in the far side there. Another corner. Shinto with it. It's another good one.
And it's Marchioro again who's got his head to that.
Wasn't far off, was it?
Not far at all, yeah.
Harpus had it covered though, didn't he?
I believe so.
Goal kick, Harpus with it.
Looks like Birkalla might be looking to the bench. I think Thanasi Lessie looks to be getting ready. And maybe Chris Christopoulos as well, who's usually a fullback.
Taylor with a wee half chance, tried to flick it back through, but didn't come off.
Harrington goes to Marchioro. And looking to stretch them a bit wider now, Salisbury, with Josh Kay holding a really wide left position. Birkalla just sitting compact. Centre back's travelling with it, Vella.
Bannister combining with
that's Josh Kay, who'd come all the way from the left to the right. It's a Salisbury throw. And it looks like a double substitution for Birkalla. Thanasi Lessie, I believe, and Chris Christopoulos. They've been two regular starters of late.
Yeah, both started last week.
Yeah, and I think they would have started the majority of sort of the last 5-6 games of the season. Looks like a straight swap at left back. A UB off for Christopoulos. And Thanasi Lessie looks to be replacing Becker, who's coming off here on this near side. So a like for like, Thanasi will sort of play as that 9/10 when they're playing a man less, and Christopoulos will go straight into left back. It's a good experienced player, Thanasi Lessie. He's very tidy on the ball and can create things as well.
And it goes straight for Matt Taylor.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Taylor's in everything. I think he's had a bit of a bust up with every Birkalla player out there. Long throw comes in. Appeals for handball. Kyle Morris clears that.
It's going to hit the roof. A little bit of urgency now for Salisbury. They've got 18 minutes to go. Need a goal to get back in this to keep their season alive.
Still plenty of time for them to score, but yeah, as that time ticks away,
it'll start to play in their minds, won't it?
Yeah.
Bannister with a quick throw. Vanderhout tries to slip it through.
And here's Taylor. He's going to have a go.
Edge of the box. He will have a slap at this. Oh, it's blocked.
Defended well from Colin Morris.
Comes to Shinto. Makes his way inside. Tries to find Taylor again. And Birkalla clear the lines.
Trying to combine on the edge of the box, Shinto.
Vanderhout got the better there. Still has the ball.
That was Thanasi Lessie who came flying in, who's just come on.
Good refereeing by Regis Crevelet.
Yeah, just waited to see if there was advantage. I like it when referees do that.
There was none, and he's pulled it back, so free kick over there for Salisbury.
It's Shinto over the ball. Again, Marchiora forward. Bella's also gone forward here.
Free kick comes in from Shinto, goes to the back post. Oh, there's a free header there for Julian.
Is it Julian Bella?
Julian Bella, yeah, 22.
He seemed to jump late. It was actually a good delivery.
He was under it, wasn't he?
Got to the right spot, but didn't. Almost seemed surprised that it got there. Birkalla really struggling to hold on to possession for any sort of meaningful bit of time. It is difficult with 10 men, obviously, but
it is. But I can't really recall that the ball, a period of time when the ball was in
their front
half. For a sustained period of time.
Yeah. Well, Salisbury is certainly pressing them, and then that ball's coming out a little bit untidy. I think Thanasi Lessie will help them in terms of keeping the ball, but here's Dorigo.
West Torrens Birkalla come through now. Again, it breaks down. That final ball, no good.
Here's
Bevington, yeah. Goes up the line. Kay gets his cross in. And it goes out. Goal kick. Just didn't get his body round it by the looks of it.
Yeah. Initially, I thought it might have hit the defender the way it went, but
it was that bad.
Didn't connect properly. I didn't say that, David.
I'll take responsibility for the comment. Harpus with the kick. Salisbury win it again, straight back. Taylor's chasing it. Queech will get there first.
He's let it bounce
again. Matt Taylor's in, but he's just chipped over the top. And Regis is given a penalty, I think.
No, I think he's waving no. There was a big appeal there because Queechy...
He did the big point thing, didn't he?
Yeah. Queechy really did not need to let it bounce again. That second bounce really put him in trouble.
Both officials called him over to have a chat. Not sure what that's about, but for a moment I did think it was a penalty. Quiffeling did look like he pointed at the box.
Bench. Yeah.
A yellow card for someone in the Salisbury United bench.
I don't think it's Matt Gaston, I'm not sure who though.
15 minutes to go. It's going to get to that point in the game where frustrations might start to mean the emotions boil over a little bit. We saw it last night during the NPL game between Adelaide City and Metro Stars. Everything at stake though, West Torrens Birkalla not so much. They've got NPL football next year. They're on track for a final next week as well, but for Salisbury there's 15 minutes left for them to try and salvage their season.
And even West Torrens Birkalla, even with promotion done, they'll be thinking 15 minutes and we can be in a grand final. So it's you don't get that opportunity all that often. So they'll certainly be wanting to hold on.
This game will go to extra time and penalties if it needs to. Currently, that's not the case. Salisbury will need another goal to equal the tally on aggregate and take it into extra time. And as things stand, West Torrens Birkalla have a 1-goal advantage over the two legs, which is enough to win the two ties or to win the collective series. So Salisbury need a goal. Dermot Harrington goes wide to Kay on the far side.
Turn back.
Did just a little bit too much, maybe. Should have got his cross in a bit earlier.
It's a Salisbury ball.
The thought crosses my mind as well that Salisbury, having just come up from State League 2 last year, back-to-back promotions, it's a big ask going up to that NPL.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, they've had an amazing season, really. I think they've exceeded most people's expectations. However, they'll be doing everything they can in these last 15 minutes. Here's a chance.
Here's Ahmed. Makes his way to the line, crosses in, but it's easily taken by Longo. He goes out to Shinto. Shinto to Van der Hout. Harrington chips over the top. Tail of the target. It's too long and it's taken by Harpus, the goalkeeper. Yeah, I often wonder if a back-to-back promotion puts a lot more pressure on you. You know, it'd be a tough year for them next year if Salisbury were to go up that.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a squad that was very good this year at this level and very good the year before at State League 2 level. But it'd be a big ask. Here they come though. Through Liam Bevington.
Make some changes here, Salisbury. Looks like Tom Strain and Luongo to come on. Anthony Luongo, who's generally a midfielder, sometimes plays as a holding midfielder. And looks like it's a centre-back coming off in Julian Vella for Tom Strain. So maybe they're going 3 at the back now, taking on a little bit more risk to try and get that important goal. Because, yeah, it's centre-back off and another 9 on in Tom Strain. Yeah.
Thrown for Salisbury into the box.
Here is Strain, who's just come on. Bannister getting across, but they win a corner.
Shinto with the corner.
Birkalla won't be comfortable with all these crosses and corners and set pieces. He's hit that one a little bit too loopy, but still it's there.
And Liam Bevington has a snap at it, but he puts it over and wide, I think.
Yeah, Salisbury certainly look like they're 3 at the back now.
Yeah, it's quite clear actually, isn't it, when they're setting up?
Yeah. Luongo's sitting in that kind of holding midfield role.
Yep.
That'll be the keeper's ball.
Van der Hout now. Luongo.
Salisbury got 4 or 5 in the front line at times now. So they'll definitely be going for it. Maybe Birkalla gets an opportunity on the counter, but I think it's all going to be Salisbury in these next 10 minutes, potentially. Here is these sort of counter moments, but they don't make that first forward pass. Birkalla's just going to have to sit in their half again. Here's Luongo.
He's got Shinto on this side. He uses him, receives it back, passes a little bit wayward.
Going Goes side to side a few times. Here's Taylor.
Flick over to Shinto. Shinto's out wide. There's Ahmed paying attention to him. Cuts inside, looks up, chips in with his left to the back post. Kay was running in, but it's defended well by Birkalla. They live again, and it's a corner for Salisbury on the far side. 9 minutes to go of regulation time. There might be a little bit extra injury time.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of stoppages this half.
Not as many as in that first, probably, but there has been a goal celebration, a couple of short stops for injuries, and a couple of substitution changes as well. So maybe 3 minutes as Shinto's corner comes in.
He's hit that one flat. It's a bit too far away from the goal.
His corners have been a bit mixed, really, Shinto. He's had a good game, but if I'm honest, some of the corners haven't been.
No, they haven't been the highest quality, and I think the wind caught a few of them early, so now he's hitting them a bit flatter, sort of driving them as opposed to crossing them. Here comes Costa Mantis and John Karatzis for Birkalla. It's Ethan Stevenson coming off and Dorigo. So Mantis for Dorigo is a straight swap. Karatzis is one of those who can play lots of different roles. He can play as a 9, he can play just behind, can play wide. Tons of ability.
Just as well I've got you here, isn't it? Goodness me, I'd be a wreck by now if it wasn't for you, Mags. I'm joined tonight by Mags Ibrahim from Vipers. That's where I'm getting all this knowledge. Fantastic for State League 1 final series to have you on board. Familiar with these two teams, having coached your Vipers team against them, well, both teams twice, so 4 games.
And here goes Mantis.
Yep. As West Torrens Birkalla come through.
It's Christopoulos on the ball. There's John Karatzis.
Back to Karatzis. Oh, nutmeg Longo.
Yeah.
Longo still got it, but it's tugged back by Ahmed. But
they'll want to make a foul here, Birkalla. Yeah. Needed to break that up. Salisbury almost 3 or 4 in the front line at all times, so they won't want any breaks, Birkalla.
Here's Shinto. To Van der Out. He's got a little bit of space to come forward, isn't he?
Yeah, they're getting deeper and deeper in their half, Birkalla.
Oh, lovely ball to Shinto. Oh.
And the lad's done really well there.
Yeah, Milad Ahmad got a foot to it. I didn't say a hand to it in the penalty box. That would be a
wouldn't want to.
Story, wouldn't it? But that was a great ball, wasn't it? Right onto Shinto's feet. Had Ahmed not got a touch on it. Here's Shinto with the corner again. What'll he do this time?
It's not the best delivery.
No, it has found a Salisbury player. Luongo had a snapshot at it. Wasn't great. Salisbury still have it. Marwan Abdullah in the far side.
It's a Birkalla ball.
Yeah, come off a Salisbury player.
Austin Scambatera has done well to relieve a bit of pressure for Birkalla. It's Danasi Lessie. He's swarmed by Salisbury players. Very composed, Danasi Lessie, and he's done really well.
Yeah.
So important that Birkalla hold on to the ball where they can. It's going to be difficult with all the pressure that Salisbury bring, but they'd want to be with the ball as much as they can to absorb pressure.
I thought they might have taken their time with the free kick, but they've actually taken it fairly quickly. Comes over to this near side, Ahmed.
It's not the best ball from Christopoulos. Comes straight back to him though.
And he is on the left hand side, cuts inside. His run wasn't blocked by
said no.
Yeah, Van der Hout has it. He tries to play a quick ball out to the far side to Kay, doesn't get there. And eventually the ball comes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Shinto goes inside to Van der Hout. The idea was there. Tried to play in Thomas Strain, didn't get there. It goes out for a West Torrens Birkalla throw in.
Salisbury bring a lot of numbers to trap them on this side.
Pressed right up, aren't they?
We've got 5 minutes of normal time, or 4 I should say.
Yeah. Plus maybe, 2 or 3 of injury time, you reckon, Mags?
Yeah, I think probably 3. You never really know, but...
Luongo had the time to bring it down, probably wasn't aware.
Yeah.
Headed it forward. And Luongo, the goalkeeper, now collect this for Salisbury.
Birkalla trying to organise themselves, get people up. It's a poor pass from Luongo.
Yeah. It's gone out.
A lot of options for him.
Yeah, he wasn't over there under pressure either, was he?
Yeah. Here's Karatzis now.
Still has it, Karatzis, despite the tension of Abdullahi.
He's done well. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to win throw-ins, the odd free kick. He's good at protecting the ball. Here he is again, Karatzis. Flicks it to Thanasi Lessie. And this is better from Birkalla. They don't have to bomb forward, they can just retain the ball where they can. He doesn't really need to go forward.
Goes across the park.
Better.
Finding space in the middle again, aren't they?
It's Mantis again.
Now they've got it in this near side. He cuts inside, he's going to get a shot in here.
Marchiora has done well to block that.
Ahmed with the ball at his feet again, crosses in with his left. It's going to be a terror, was in the middle, didn't get to him.
Here's Karatzis again. Mantis.
Salisbury have it.
There's a lot of space for Van der Hout.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in the midfield actually. Through the last 5 or 10 minutes, it's just opened up in that midfield.
Tom Strain's dropped deep to get it, but he's slipped on the ball. Not a lot there, but there was just enough for a
was a
free
clip.
kick.
Yeah, I don't think it was intentional. I think he just ran across.
But perfect from Birkalla's point of view. Another 2 substitutions for Salisbury. Looks like Marcus Marchiora coming on, the brother of Matthew. He's more of a midfielder, Marcus. And the other one I haven't... It's Shinto off and Bannister off. And I think that's Mitch Cool who's just come on.
Look at you go, Mags. You're a natural at this, mate. You can come back next week, except there might not be a game for Salisbury next week.
Why not?
I've given up writing it down. Yeah, Shinto off.
Surprised Shinto's off. I thought he was still lively. But
maybe we cursed him with the criticisms of the corners. He had a good game.
Yeah.
You know, these corners were maybe a little off the mark, but other than that, I thought he had a great first half and a good second half as well.
Yeah,
tormented the West Torrens Birkalla defence, and was a real threat. But fresh legs up front for the last minute or 2.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit of energy, fresh legs can make a difference. Here's Josh Kay getting to the byline.
Fairly solid nudge there.
Oh, the referee's not giving it.
He's giving a goal kick.
Everyone thought that was a free kick, but it's a Birkalla goal kick.
I think even West Torrens Birkalla thought it was a free kick.
Time ticks away. We're just on 90 minutes now, so it's whatever stoppage that Regis gives.
The biggest celebration tonight, of course, will be up at Ramsey Park.
Yep.
If the score stays this way, because this will mean the promotion to the NPL for Playford City.
Yep.
And next week's SL1 Grand Final will be a bit of a dead rubber. It'll be between 2 sides already promoted. So,
yeah. Unfortunately, from a neutral perspective, that's not what you want. But for those 2 clubs, they'll be thrilled.
Yeah, a chance to enjoy it and a chance to play in a final, even if it doesn't have the meaning that it might have otherwise had.
Yep. It's not over yet, though.
No, that's true.
Karatis was in his half there. I don't think he's offside, but he's flagged him. I thought he was in the half, but
well, we're perfectly positioned right on halfway line here, aren't we?
We'll never see a coach criticise a linesman.
Assistant referee.
Sorry, David.
I've been into trouble for it. Here's Van der Hout. He's about 30 yards out. Might have a swing here. Fancies his chances. He hits it, but it's blocked. Strain doesn't quite get it, and Van der Hout emerges with it again.
And I think if
they're trying to
it's a
pass
great
it to
ball,
Taylor with a snapshot.
He's rushed that.
Yes.
His first touch was reasonable enough, but is that the moment?
Can't be long left now. We're 2 minutes into additional time.
Great ball from Van der Hout again.
Luongo gets up to head but doesn't quite get behind it, and he ends up inadvertently sort of flicking it on. And it's a West Torrens Birkalla throw in the far side.
And they're in no rush to take this.
No. Regis Quiflick does indicate that he's marking time. Back underway. Ball goes out, it's a Salsbury throw. 93 minutes gone.
Flick forward by Bevington. Christopher does well. Another long throw from Salisbury. Mantis loses his footing. Comes to Mitch Cool, the substitute.
He has a crack. Oh, it took a little deflection, I think.
Yeah.
But it's taken gratefully by Harpus, who goes to ground.
Harpus needed to hold on to that, which he did.
Strain was
any spillage, yeah.
Strain was on the overlap as well. And looking for the spillage, yeah. 94th minute. Salisbury 2-1 up, but it won't be enough if it stays this way. Having lost the first leg 3-1, the aggregate would mean they're out by 1 goal. Pass doesn't quite make its target. West Torrens Birkalla have it. Here's Ahmed. Play on. Van der Hout collects the ball again in that 6th possession, plays it out wide, cross comes into the middle. Matt Taylor's a target again, doesn't quite get to him, almost held up by the wind.
Can't be long now. It goes long. Oh, it's a poor ball from Marcus Machuro. Scambatera now will look to just hold on to the ball, absorb some time.
Into the 95th minute now.
Yeah.
Didn't think they'd been quite that long.
A lot of space. There's Mitch Cool out wide. I'll look to get this ball in the box, you'd imagine. It's into Bevington.
Bevington back out wide. Luongo with the cross. That's a decent cross to the back post. And I don't think Harpus was too sure where that was going. I don't think Harpus knew exactly where that was going to land.
Sometimes those cross-come shots can be difficult to deal with.
Especially with the wind out there too.
Yeah.
The corner flags, you can see they're still blowing out there. So there is a bit of a gust still out there. But
yeah,
I feel maybe this might be the last kick of the game, or certainly the last phase of play.
Yeah.
Quiflick has had a glance at his watch. We're 96 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm surprised we've played quite a bit of stoppage.
All ball, says Quiflick. Churio looks up, plays it on the ground. Cool gets his foot to it. Not enough.
There it
and
is.
That's it. Final whistle goes. Regis Quiflick has drawn proceedings to an end, and Salisbury unfortunately are out. The 2-1 win in the night, not enough for them over the 2 legs. They're out by a goal, and the biggest cheer of the night, as I mentioned before, will be up at Playford, because Playford City have won promotion to the NPL as a result of this game ending the way it has. And that's it, Playford up. They'll play West Torrens Birkalla next week in the SL1 Grand Final. It'll be a little bit of a dead rubber. Both sides have won promotion, but it'll be a final nonetheless, and a medal to play for. But it's ended here 2-1. Mags, have you enjoyed yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been great. I think the best 2 teams have made it through the grand final from my perspective in Birkalla and Playford. Salisbury can be super proud of their season. I know they'll be disappointed tonight, but really a team that's just been promoted to get this close to a grand final in their first year up is an outstanding effort. So they should be proud of their season.
Something for them to build on for next year. You know, I mean, they snuck into that top 6 by finishing 5th, and you know, I mean, when you're a promoted side, you're aiming to stay up. You know, they've really excelled, so they should be proud of themselves, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I think you and I should maybe call it a night.
Yep. Thank you, David. Thanks for having me.
It was
really
great.
Enjoyed the night.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Salisbury, the body language is a bit telling. They've got their heads down, but like we said, they've done well this season, and they'll take the off season to regroup, and look forward to seeing them back next year. But for West Torrens Birkalla, they've got a final to play in next week, and they'll play Playford City for the title of SL1 champions. But both teams will be up, as I say, Playford up as a result of this game ending the way it has, and West Torrens Birkalla up already as a result of winning the league title. I've been your host tonight, David Grant. I've been joined by Mags Ibrahim from Vipers. We've had a blast, but I think it's time I packed all this gear up and maybe headed up the road. My wife's cooked a curry for me tonight, apparently.
Beautiful.
So I'll get on the way and do that. It's been great to have you along. We'll close off for the night. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.